Boys, what's good? New week. As you guys know, we just got a payout, 47K, which is fire. But yeah, so new week. It is Tuesday. I didn't record yesterday because I didn't take any trades. It was just a terrible day. I don't even really have to talk about it. But today, I unfortunately took a pretty big loss because I traded two minis on this trade, and it was a bigger loss. I just had a conviction behind it, and I was just like, I'm going to size, and I did take a loss. I did lose around like 1,200 on this trade, which is really a lot. So I'm gonna have to do a lot to get my account back, but it's fine. Here was a trade, right? I told my Discord going into the day we had these relative equal highs, which was Asia high and London high. We had London low right here, right off the open. It got swept. Wanted to see a market structure shift higher. We got that right here. We also validated the inversion gap, started trading lower. Entered off a little like this rejection wick kind of up from equilibrium, and then I ended up just running right through. Pretty frustrating because it looked like a really good setup right at the macro, so it's frustrating I lost, and then we ended up just ranging the rest of the morning, and it just hasn't gone anywhere. So at least it didn't like stop me out and then go to take profit. But unfortunate loss. Did lose a pretty big size in this trade, but I'm still good. I have around $2,000 of balance. No, I have like 11 something. I don't know. Not that much balance, but I have enough. If I just, again, stick to my rules, risk the normal amount I should be risking. Only trade when I know I should be trading. I will be fine. If I just be patient, wait for my setup, make sure I weigh the pros and cons of every trade, I should be fine. As of right now, you guys will already see this, but I am running a giveaway. It's going to still be open as of the time this is uploaded. It's ending. I'm picking the winner on the 7th. There's going to be multiple winners of this giveaway. All you have to do is just use code DUCCI at checkout at Alpha Futures on any account, and you will automatically be entered. That's literally it. You get 10% off of Alpha Futures accounts, and you automatically get entered to win the accounts. There will be multiple accounts and multiple winners, don't worry. But yeah, unfortunate loss today, but, last week I barely lost. I don't even think I lost a trade last week. So, losses are going to happen. I followed my model today. It just didn't work out. That's how it is, and that's it. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow or whenever. So peace. What's good, boys? It's Wednesday. I took no trades on my main top steps, and yesterday I took a loss, as you guys saw, and I blew my alpha accounts that were like just started, so I'm not really that like annoyed at it. They were accounts given to me by the alpha reps, but I didn't realize that I didn't have that much drawdown left on them. I thought I had enough, so I ended up blowing them. However, I'm trying to load it up right now. I am back on 3 evals, and I did get 3 of them halfway past off rip already. I had a $1,500 day on all 3 standard valuations. And as the time you guys see this video, when will you guys be seeing this? Saturday, the 4th. There will still be 3 more days of my giveaway that I'm doing, where all you have to do is just use code DUCCI at Alpha Futures, and you're automatically entered. And I'm going to be giving away 300K standard evaluations, so that's still going to be running till the 7th. But yeah, pretty like midday. There was nothing to take on my top steps. But I did take a short up here, all the way down here to get a $1,500 winning day. I was bearish going into the day. We ended up taking out this buy side, started chopping. I waited for a breakage structure to the downside. We got this right here. I literally went short right here, and then 2 minis got me 1,500 right here. But on my top step, I was waiting for more confirmation. We ended up dumping, taking out, really trading nothing, retaking this sell side. Then we started trading higher, invalidating all these gaps. I was going to enter off this gap here, but we invalidated it, and I was like, that's not good, and I didn't take it, and then it ended up ripping. So no trades today. I am currently about to upload this YouTube video on how to go from 0 to 10K a month in less than a year. That'll be posted Wednesday. You guys already have probably seen it. But that I just finished up editing, got a bunch of schoolwork to do, and today is another game for my intramural soccer. So honestly, not that much to do for trading. Obviously, content, always, that's something I do, but trading-wise, really didn't do much. Again, it's boring. There's not really always something that you have to be that's going on, right? It's very a slow-paced thing, and you just keep stacking until you get this payout. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I have to say. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Boys, what's good? It just finished up trading on Thursday, and yeah, we got the alpha accounts passed. So all three of those alpha accounts are passed. I think I might have went a little bit over, so I don't know if I have to like make extra, but I did pass all three. You can see here, all three, 53,000 balance, all three, boom. And obviously on my top steps, I did not take a trade today. If you guys remember what happened on Thursday, we were at all-time highs until we literally just dumped straight off market open, and mainly maybe because the government like shut down or something. I don't really know what is happening, but I don't know if that's affecting it or not. I was bullish going to the day. I wanted to see, all-time highs be hit again, but we started dumping. Once we took out these two lows here, I was waiting for a retracement. We got a nice market structure shift here, but I noticed that we respected a 5-minute bearish gap here and also this 1-minute gap, and it just didn't look good, and thankfully I would have gotten stop break even. So no trades on my top steps. Haven't traded on them since my payout. Again, one payout a month, right? I obviously said in October I'm trying to get 2 payouts, but I'm not going to force 2 payouts, right? That's obviously great if I can make 2 payouts. But now that I have, 3 express or qualified alpha accounts and 5 top steps, I have literally I could pretty much request 5 figures on those alphas if I get the balance up enough, which is probably what I'm going to do, because you can request 15K, which is that's definitely what I'm going to try to get to. But again, I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. Obviously, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to do anything stupid. But I want 1 payout per month, right? If I can get a 5-figure payout per month, that is my goals, right? And that will help me reach this 100K goal so quick. So again, just staying patient, right? I'm not missing out on a day like today where it's just chop. So no trades for me on my top steps. Alphas are passed. And yeah, so hopefully Friday will be better. It's NFP, so probably not. But next week, the weeks after, locked in. All right, so it is Friday. We just finished up trading, and I did not take any trades. This week has been a very slow week. It's tested a lot of people's patience, and big thing you guys got to understand is a week like today really shows the difference between profitable and unprofitable, because a profitable trader will be able to sit out of conditions that are really terrible. Government was shut down this week or whatever. Just very unprobable price action. We were at all-time highs and we dumped. It was a whole crazy week. I didn't even have a win in the week. I had 1 loss and no trades the rest of the week. And it just shows I could have easily lost a lot more than a $500 or $600 loss, whatever the loss was. It was more than 500 because I remember it was a bigger loss. But yeah, right. It just really shows and tests people's patience and being able to set out conditions and being able to preserve a capital. And I was able to preserve my capital today. And pretty much this whole week, even though I did lose a trade, I saved myself from losing a lot more money by sitting out market conditions that are bad. And you'll notice a lot with weeks like this where you kind of think it's just a filler week. It doesn't really matter. These weeks are weeks are the ones that matter the most, because anyone can win a trade, right? Anyone can have a really good week on a good trading week. But when it's a bad trading week, when it's a tough trading week to manage, that's when you'll see the people rise to the top, and that's when you know that you have to understand how to sit out of the market. And that's when you'll see profitable traders get, separated from the unprofitable because of weeks like this, because anyone could look good on a good trading week when price is moving really well. But on a week that's not moving well, like this week, that's weird. That's improbable, where NFP didn't even come out because that government is shut down. That's when you'll see unprofitable traders really show their unprofitableness. And here was the market today. It really didn't do anything, right? We chopped, we dumped, and then we chopped again, and really gave no entry right here. So there's not even, I don't even want to waste time talking about it because there's nothing to talk about. I really just can't stress the fact enough. This might be the most boring episode you've watched, because every day I've came on here and said I didn't take a trade, but there's value here, right? On weeks that are not probable to trade, you don't trade and you wait for those high probable weeks. And remember how last week I took 3 winning trades? That's all you need. You know what I mean? That's if you need 5 winning days for a payout, just wait for that really good week, and then you dial in and put all your money in, and you flush all your money in, and you get that 3 winning days. That's what I did the other week, and it was good price action. Now it's bad price action. I'm stepping away. I'm being patient. I'm waiting. Yeah, I did take a lose, and I had a losing week this week, but it could have been 10 times worse, and I don't think I could have found a win if I were to have traded it every day. So that's that. End of the week, had a losing week. It happens. The thing is I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys I did not have a losing week, because I did. I had a losing week. I took one trade and I lost, and that's literally it. So that's that. Again, it's the beginning of October. I'm on extra phase. I need 5 winning days. It's very doable, very easy, right? If I just keep my risk light, I don't over risk. I only take good setups, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna continue to do that, and I will be profitable at the end of the month, like normal. And it's just a process, right? That's the whole thing where you gotta trust the process. You can't rush, because if you tried rushing a week like this week, then you're just gonna end up failing. So that's that. Week's over. Payouts are secured from last week, 47K, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week.